Hello. So this video, I'm just gonna like cut right to the chase. It's about Stan Twitter, which if you guys don't know what Stan Twitter is, which you definitely know because if you're watching this video, I've posted it on Twitter and I'm on Stan Twitter and you've seen it, so you definitely know, but I'm gonna tell you what it is. Stan comes from the Eminem song Stan. Do you guys remember that song? I don't know the words, but you know what I'm talking about. I know the words, I just don't know it. Dear Slim, it's whatever, you know. And in the video, the guy's like obsessed with Eminem, and he's like pictures all on his wall. And he's like, Em, why didn't you write me back? I write you so many times. And then like he kills himself at the end, and like his girlfriend. It's crazy. But basically, that's where the word stan comes from. People think it's like another word for fan, but no, it came from Eminem. So go M. But Stan Twitter is basically a place where a bunch of people who are like that have their own little like sections of favorite people. Like there's Beyonce fans, the Beehive, and there's like Katy Perry fans, the Kitty Cats, Little Monsters, blah 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 blah, Rihanna Navy, the Barbs, right? Think of like anybody. It's crazy, but like everyone has a stan. I have no idea how so many people have like stans. Like you guys really want to talk about that person all the time? Like I get Beyonce, Rihanna, blah blah blah, but like no offense, but like Fifth Harmony has stans, and I'm like, there's so many other people out there you could stand for. You want to talk about them all day? Really? People with like one album have a stan. How do you have a stand? You have one album out and it's not that good. How are you have people like want to talk about it all day? I swear, some of you just stand for people. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't go into it. But anyway, so that's what Stan Twitter is. It's probably the worst place ever. I absolutely hate it, yet I'm on it every single day because I'm obsessed with it. But it's trash, and it's basically like the worst people ever get together on this one section of Twitter where they constantly bash other people for not liking what they like. I'm guilty of it. I can't even like front right now, but it's stupid. I'm being a hypocrite right now. It sucks. People who are on Twitter, Stan Twitter, suck. But I'm on it every day. Anywho, so like, it's trash. Let me just tell you. And let me just say, because I feel like people get too involved in Stan Twitter. It's literally Twitter. It's just Twitter. And it's not like personal Twitter. It's not like local Twitter. It's Stan Twitter. You're talking about someone else. Like someone you don't know. Someone else. Like you fight with other people about someone else's stats. Like I go back and forth with someone about like Beyonce stats. I've actually never earned a Grammy before. I've never sold an album. I've never made it on the front cover of any magazine. But I fight with people about the stuff that Beyonce has done. And they fight back about what their favorite person has done. It's stupid. It literally, as it's coming out of my mouth, I feel dumb. But anyways, that's what Stan Twitter is, and it sucks. That's all you do, is you argue back and forth with people. The only good part about Stan Twitter, which is the part that, like, originally I got in it for, was like, oh, I get to find out what my favorite artist is up to, what she's wearing, her new music, blah, blah, blah. That's why, like, I originally got into it. I love Beyonce. I've always been a Beyonce fan since I was a kid. We all grew up on Beyonce. If you're in your 20s or lower, you've grown up on Beyonce, so don't try me. Anyways, so, like, I was like, oh, I've always loved her. She's been my favorite. Listened to her my whole life. Go on Twitter. There's other people who like her. Oh my god, that's like the greatest thing ever. Let's talk about our favorite things. Our favorite songs. Our favorite albums. Blah, blah, blah. I've actually met a lot of really cool people on Stan Twitter that I text and I eat. No, I've never emailed anyone. I don't know why I even tried to say email. FaceTime. Now I meet. It's amazing. That part is great. Like, oh, that's the good part of Stan Twitter. That's like 10% of Stan Twitter, though. The rest is burning flames of hell. It's terrible. It's horrible. Oh my gosh. I go back and I see some of the things I said. Like, someone will be like, Beyonce's ugly. I will literally look through their picture so I find a picture of their mom and be like, your mom's bald. How is that even equivalent? That's terrible. I feel horrible about it. Let me just tell you, I feel terrible all the time. Like, how does that even make sense, Kim? People have their own opinions. That's the lovely world and country we live in, that humans were like made to think differently, act differently, like different stuff, see things differently than someone else. That's like the beauty of being a human. But on Stan Twitter, if you are not exactly like, if you do not believe that this person is the second coming of God, you will literally get dragged for filth. It's terrible. But, I mean, I feel terrible about it. I really do. That's all I have to say. It's like, it's a horrible thing. That's not even the worst part. The worst part is, like, people really, like, get serious about it. Like, they take Stan Twitter, like seriously. Like, if you stand for Beyonce, you cannot listen to Rihanna. Like, are you kidding me? Do you understand that I have dragged every single artist under the whole, like, think of every artist in the world. I've probably dragged them. 99.9% of the time, I have seen that artist live. I've spent money on CDs, singles, watched their music videos. Just because I say stuff on Twitter, it's on the internet and it's Stan Twitter, it's just because I'm trying to get a rise out of you. You said something about my favorite artist, so I came for yours. But, like, that's just me. Like, the only person that I absolutely hate and I talk bad about on Stan Twitter, but, like, I don't love in real life is probably, like, Taylor Swift. She's trash. But every other person, like Rihanna, I've literally probably drag her every day. I have every single one of her albums. I have purchased all her music videos. I've seen her in concert God knows how many times. VIP tickets. I have pictures of her on my wall. Like, I love Rihanna. I stan Rihanna in real life. You don't even understand. But on Stan Twitter, I'll be like, she's trash. Bitch, are you kidding me? This is the difference. That's me. There's people on Stan Twitter who, like, take it seriously. Like, what? Oh my god, never will I ever listen to her music because I stan this person. It's just Twitter. It's so dumb. It's like the dumbest thing ever. I literally have even set, like, I don't know if you guys remember, like, you probably don't, but like a couple weeks ago, I went back and forth with someone and we literally dragged each other. Like, he dragged Beyonce and I dragged Mariah Carey. Do you know that people actually came in my mentions mad at me when we were in our DMs, like, laughing, like, oh my god, I cannot believe these people take it seriously. I don't care what anybody says. You could say I don't like Beyonce, her music's trash, just that. At the end of the day, it does not affect me. And just because you like someone, I'm not going to hate them just because you hate Beyonce. Do you understand? Maybe I'm, like, being a little confusing, but it's the dumbest thing. People take it so seriously, like, oh my god, you said this about Beyonce and you're in the Navy. I officially hate Rihanna. I hope she dies. That makes no sense. You honestly, people on Twitter let other people affect the way they listen to music. Like, people be like, I hate Beyonce because of her fans. You hate, so like, you can't listen to Single Ladies because of someone else? Like, you don't like her music because what someone said to you? That doesn't make any sense. Stop letting people, like, affect the way you listen to artists. That's the most dumbest thing ever. It's so stupid. First of all, if I one day went on Twitter and was like, Nicki Minaj sucks, she can't rap, and then that fan was like, you know what, I hate Beyonce because her fans drag Nicki Minaj. Are you kidding me? You're really going to let someone that Beyonce has never met affect the way you listen to her music? What? Bitch, have the common sense to know what you like. Like, it makes no sense. You'll be like, oh, I can't listen to her music because of her fans. What? Y'all are just dumb. Stan Twitter's dumb. The whole concept of Twitter is pretty annoying. Dragging people is dumb. I do it every day. I live off of it. I'm obsessed with it. I'm on it every day. I can't get enough of it. If I'm not on at least once a day, I feel like I'm missing out on everything. I get a lot of enjoyment and entertainment out of it, and it's really dumb. And that was my whole video about Stan Twitter. I guess you can like leave comments. Someone disliked my last video, which made no sense, but you can dislike it if you want. Like it, whatever. If you probably feel like I'm shading you because you're one of those people who like take it too seriously, then you can definitely dislike it. But if you like it and you understand that Stan Twitter makes no sense, it's the dumbest thing ever, yet you're obsessed with it like me, like it, retweet my video.